The mortal death of Elvis Aaron Presley on August 16th certainly has done very little to stunt his global popularity. As nearly 30,000 fans swarmed to his Memphis home of Graceland to commemorate the 20th anniversary of his death, we are reminded that the King of Rock is bigger than ever. From his humble beginnings in Tupelo, Mississippi, to his outrageous standing-room-only gigs in Vegas, Elvis Presley was the first and biggest rock star of all time, winning fans of all ages with his stirring, soulful voice, swinging hips, and smooth Southern charm. Those doubting Elvis's title as the King need only witness his 94 gold singles, 40-some gold albums, and movies collectively grossing over $180 million. Elvis's impact on rock itself is, of course, incalculable. Fashioning himself after screen idols James Dean and Marlon Brando, Elvis transformed himself into rock's original rebel. He was also perhaps its greatest stage performer, and certainly the most imitated. From his nasty curled lips and shaking hips of the early years to the exhilarating supersonic karate chops later on, Elvis never relented, always giving 100% of himself to his adoring fans, his performances dynamic, electrifying, and deeply soulful. Presley was a true American icon. His unlikely rise to superstardom is a rock and roll Cinderella story straight from the Americana of Horatio Alger. He was the truck-driving good old boy made glorious, the blue-collar kid next door who adamantly loved his mother and selflessly served his country when called. While the King may have lived in the lap of luxury, he still loved munching on fried peanut butter and banana sandwiches and playing tackle football with the boys. Whether it's Elvis sighting skydiving Elvi or Lisa Marie marrying Wacko Jacko, it seems that the King's smoky gaze is forever upon us.
Elvis, there's a story I have to tell to the world that's never been told before. Elvis, one rainy, hot summer night here in Nashville about 7 or 8 years ago, what you did for me will always be a part of my life forever, as you will be for millions. You see, I was sitting on the back steps of RCA's Studio B that hot summer night, I guess trying to get out of the rain, not knowing it was you inside the studio recording. When some man opened the door and I stood up, and he asked me if I would go after some candy bars. I guess maybe he thought I worked there as a cleanup boy or something, but I really didn't. When I got back to the studio door, the candy bars in the paper bag was wet, and so was I. You see, I hadn't had a car for about 6 years. I knocked on the door, and the same man let me in. Then I heard a voice ask that I bring the candy bars into the studio. When I saw it was you that I got the candy bars for, I became very weak all over. I guess it was too much for a poor boy and a nobody like me to be bringing candy bars to a king like you. I remember you asked me my name and shook my hand and thanked me. And then you reached in your pocket and gave me a $20 bill and said, "Here, I want you to have this." You never did know it, Elvis, but that $20 bill, I guess in a big way, saved my life. You see, I'd been sleeping in the back of an old wrecked station wagon, just up from the studio, for about 11 days, with only change in my pocket. And to be honest, I really hadn't eaten for almost 2 days. I never did see you again after that, but I want the whole world to know, if they don't already, the many little and big things you did for many people, such as myself. Elvis, I only wish I could have the chance again today to run to that same little store in the rain to get you some more candy bars.
Dear Santa, yes, it's really me. Sure has been a long time. My children are grown now and I'm a few pounds older. My hair is even turning a little gray. And I'm sure you know this year is going to be different in the saddest kind of way. You see, Santa, the grown-ups need something special right now to help heal the hurt we're all feeling deep inside. You know, we lost some friends this year, and it's gonna take some time to live without them and the music they left behind. How can we celebrate the holiday season without being around to sing White Christmas? Those endless hours of happiness he brought to 1,000,000 hearts. It's with fond memories we're gonna miss him. And Santa, there's someone else that God held gently in his hands. The short time he stayed here with us was given to pleasing his many fans. Oh yes, Elvis, it's gonna be a blue Christmas without you. But thank you for what you left behind, and forever you know we're gonna love you. And Santa, there's one more hurt we've all been thinking about. Who'll play old Lang Syne in the middle of Times Square? No, God, the bells won't ring quite as loud when we bring the new year in this time. Goodbye, Elvis. Goodbye, babe. So long, God.
As Elvis's star began to rise, he was almost perpetually on the road, traveling from one small country town to another, staying in cheap hotels and mesmerizing audiences wherever he went. What follows is an ultra-rare press conference with the young man who would be king, held in La Crosse, Arkansas, in the beginning.
We're in the Stars dressing room of the Mary E. Sawyer Auditorium. And what a fabulous night this has been. We're very happy to have with us here Mr. Elvis Presley. How are you, Elvis?
Fine, sir. How are you?
Terrific. You know, I've lived in La Crosse all my life, and this is the first time I've seen anything like this happen.
Well, it's good. It's the first time I've been on this part of the country.
Where do you hail from, Elvis?
I'm from, well, I was born in Mississippi, but I live in Memphis, Tennessee.
I see.
Now,
And this is a very controversial question. How old are you? They say 18, 19, 20, 21. Give us the official dope now.
I'm 21.
21.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Another thing I want to ask you, I've been reading up on your career. You've been in the business for about 2 years now. And what was the first song that you ever sang to an audience? Could that have been the Red Foley thing of Old Shep?
Old Shep, that's right. Well, that was when I was about 7 or 8 years old when I sang that song.
I see. And the gentleman who accompanied you tonight, that was Scotty and Bill?
Scotty and Bill and DJ Fontana.
On the drums, huh?
Yes.
And they've been with you ever since you've started your fabulous
Scotty
career?
and Bill have the drummer has been with me for about 2-3 months.
I see. The first record you ever cut for the Sun label was this Blue Moon of Kentucky, wasn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Mm-hmm. And I understand it had a real great response down there when it was first played by the DJs.
Well, it did okay, but it kind of surprised me. I thought they would laugh me out of town.
I noticed there was a very heavy echo effect in that, more than some of the others.
Yes,
it really...
it was a lot of echo on it.
Mm-hmm. The people around town here thought that the first recording you ever made was I Forgot to Remember to Forget, because that was the first one released.
Oh, that was the fifth one.
I see.
I forgot to remember.
But the first one released on the Victor label.
Yes,
mm-hmm.
That's right.
Well, you certainly are without a doubt the #1 selling artist in the nation now. You have the #1 record and the top selling album. Now, what do you do in your spare time? If you have any.
I haven't got any really, but when I do get some time off, I always go home and see my folks, and or I ride a motorcycle and do different things.
You have a favorite sport too, haven't you? Water skiing?
Yeah, I do a little water skiing, and I like football, I like boxing.
Mm-hmm. Teenagers have inquired about your forthcoming movie career too. Now, maybe that's a little too early to talk about, but I see you're signed by Hal Wallace and Company out of Paramount.
Yes.
Can you tell us anything about the first movie that will be made?
Well, I couldn't tell you the name of it because I don't know. They're writing me a play. I was offered a part in The Rainmaker.
I see. Quite a dramatic bit, isn't it?
Well, it was, but it wasn't the character in it. I didn't feel I could do it the way that it should be done.
I see. Well, you're certainly in the position to pick the role that you want right now, I'll say that. Where do you go from here, Elvis?
I play Memphis tomorrow night, which is Tuesday night.
Boy, that's a lot of traveling there. About 700 miles or so. You're going to
795. I'm going to fly.
Fly. Mm-hmm. Well, let's see. The fans have asked me so many questions here. Do you have any particular experience that sticks in your mind, something that has happened during your 2-year career? Anything that you'd like to tell us about?
Well, there's so many things that have happened that I can't think of any particular.
How about the Las Vegas incident? You were down there just about 2 weeks ago.
Yes.
A completely different type of audience, I understand.
Well, it was strictly an adult audience and mostly elderly people.
Mm-hmm. Did it take a little while to warm them up to your style of singing? Or?
It took, well, the first night especially, I was absolutely scared still.
Mm-hmm.
And
but from reading some of the reviews, I understand they responded quite well, though.
Well, afterwards, I got a little more relaxed, and I worked a little harder, and I finally got them on my side a little bit.
Mm-hmm. You sang this Only You tonight. Do you have any plans of recording that for RCA?
No, I've been doing it ever since it's been out.
I see. Your new release, I understand, has sold over 300,000 copies for RCA, and they had that many orders before it was released. So this could be another second million for you.
The last account I had, it had reached 500,000.
It's really fabulous.
I don't know how many it will sell.
Another thing that the teenagers are interested in is future television appearances. I understand you're going to be on the Milton Berle Show?
Yes, the Milton Berle Show, the 5th of June. After that, I don't know where I'm going.
Mm-hmm. Well, we certainly don't want to keep you, Elvis, because I know you have a lot of things to do, and the next show will be coming up very, very shortly. I want to thank you very much for talking with us this evening.
Well, thank you very much, and thanks a lot for playing my records.
You betcha.
And I'll keep trying to give you something to play.
The ones that you've had out so far have been terrific. They've all been great sellers down at Lighthouse.
Well, thank you very much.
You know, this album of Blue Suede Shoes, we sold that like a single. We sold more of that than we averagely sell a single, and that's what amazed us down there. You're about the first guy to have ever done that for RCA, I'm sure of that.
Well, I don't know. I hate to say yeah to something like bragging.
Well, thank you very much, Elvis Presley. It's been great.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Rock and roll is what they call him. With music in his soul, there stood a man. There had never been a king before him, and surely there won't be a king again. His memory lives on and lasts forever. His memory lives on and lasts forever. But never again will he sing his sweet songs for men, for God has taken him by the hand. He lived a life they call secluded, but never did he take her only gift. Loved by the millions of fans who knew him, and now mourned by the billions at his grave. And his memory lives on and lasts forever. Well, his memory lives on and lasts forever. But never again will he sing his sweet songs for men, for God has taken him by the head. His memory lives on and lasts forever. Well, his memory lives on and lasts forever. But never again will I sing his sweet songs for men, for God has taken him by the hand.
Yeah, I gotta keep your chest up. That's a girl. Thank you very much. That's it. Little lower. Yeah. Come on. You know where it is, ladies? It's in the smile. Show me the teeth. The teeth. Yeah. Thank you.
Right, learn Spanish.
Exactly. Improve our cultural relations.
Well, it sounds more interesting than going home to Memphis and watching fireflies all summer.
Believe me, Memphis will not be dull with us there. You know when I told you I was a virgin and you told me you were a virgin? I was kidding.
You're not a virgin?
Linda, a lot of girls aren't virgins.
Well, I am a virgin. And I don't drink, and I don't swear, and I don't smoke.
And I don't intend to adopt your quaint native ways while I'm in Memphis.
You know, Jeannie, I've been wondering. I mean, you can't make a living out of beauty contests.
Well, sure you can. You win enough contests, you go on to bigger and better things.
Well, I just wanted to get through college. prize money paid for my education.
Well, I just want to get on to bigger and better things. First, Miss Rhode Island, then Mrs. Tom Jones. Or maybe Mrs. Elvis Presley, as long as we're headed towards Memphis.
There already is a Mrs. Elvis Presley.
Yeah, but the paper says he's headed for a divorce and is about to meet the woman of his dreams.
Miss Tennessee!
Oh, yes. Oh, that's me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Miss Linda Thompson? That's her. Miss Jeannie LeMay, Miss Rhode Island.
Yeah. Are we supposed to be somewhere? Are we late?
Late? You're missing in action. Get some clothes on and get on that stage. Everybody else has been rehearsing for more than 20 minutes. From the top. Oh, 1, 2, 3. Oh. Girls don't seem to realize that beauty contest is serious business.
And tonight, I am the volcano. I am the volcano.
You should have stuck with the pineapple.
They'll probably see the difference. Okay, you ready for lots of great food? Mom and Daddy! Oh! You're so dark. I told you I was getting a tan. What about you? You look pretty tan, too. Where my manners, Mom and Daddy. This is Jeannie.
How do you do?
Well, we didn't win, but we had a good time.
Pleased to meet you. I feel like I know you already. We talk so often on the phone.
She was kind of worried that she might not get a little girl back again.
No, Sanford. Why don't you go look for the luggage? Daddy, will you carry this for me?
Oh, maybe I should help.
All passengers for flight 64.
Well, I see you're determined to go through with this idea of moving out of your home, aren't you? Mommy, it's just time. I just have to spread my wings a little, that's all. Besides, I'll have Jeannie, so I won't really be alone. She's a good friend, you'll see. Well, I don't understand it. Your father and I are happy to have you live with us. Mama, it's all settled. Now, you agreed. Jeannie and I are going to move to Aunt Betty's, like we discussed on the phone, and then we'll find a place, and we'll have you to Sunday dinner. You'll see, it won't be so bad. But Daddy and I'll miss you. Well, Mama, I'll be right here in Memphis. I'm not running away from you, Daddy.
Look at this one. Elvis, you are in my heart forever. Read. 40, 24, 36. Do you believe it? With those measurements, only seeing is believing. She'll never get him. He's Southern. Our Southern boys like their women to be ladies. Well, you would know.
Well, there it is. Bong, bong, bong.
I don't know. Somehow I expected it to be more Elvis.
Yeah.
Hey!
Woo! Elvis! Woo! Hey, Rover! Can Elvis come on? Hey! Come on down there before you get us arrested. Come on. Come on.
Linda Thompson. You stop right there in your tracks.
Pete! Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I haven't seen you in ages.
That's more like it. You're under arrest for
loitering and disturbance of the peace.
Shucks, officer, we were just sightseeing.
You know, looking at the tourist attractions.
Jeannie's my house guest. Jeannie, Pete, and...
Ray?
Ray. She's been here a week, and we just about walked our little feet off.
How would you two like to meet Elvis Presley?
How would you like a date with Sophia Loren? Oh, come on, Pete.
Are you serious about meeting Elvis?
Yes, he is serious. Do you want to meet Elvis or not?
We do.
All right, then. Linda, you know where the Aero Theater is? Be there tonight at midnight. Elvis is showing some movies, and I can get you in.
What movies?
He happens to be showing karate movies.
Oh, great. We're the ones who are going to need karate.
The Aero Theater.
At midnight?
Be there.
Okay, see you tonight, then.
Okay.
Bye. Nice meeting you.
Tell him that your Aunt Betty. No, make it your friend Betty. Says hello. Hello. No, not hello. Hello. Oh, they still do singing right to me.
It's only love that I feel inside, but I'll get by somehow. I know he was singing to me, no,
I never thought he was singing to me. I thought he was going to marry me. I used to say to my father, Daddy, when I grow up, I'm going to marry you. And if I don't, I'm going to marry Elvis Presley. Oh. There it is. Doesn't look like much. What do you want it to look like? A guitar? It's just a movie theater. He only rents it. Early.
Everybody else inside.
Come on, let's go in.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this corner, Linda Thompson, Miss Tennessee.
Excuse me, I'm sorry.
All right, who locked the door? Y'all think I wasn't coming or something? What I got to do, buy a ticket to get in here? Okay, Jake, now you can lock the door. I'm in. Everybody's here. Who's all here tonight, by the way? Hey, honey, how you doing? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hey, Tommy, give me a large buttered popcorn. With butter this time. You shorted me last time you ran. Who else is here tonight? Any new faces? Hey, how you doing, Pete?
Boss, I'd like you to meet Jeannie LeMay, Miss Rhode Island. And this here's Linda Thompson, Miss Tennessee.
Excuse me, ma'am. I didn't mean to, excuse me.
Nothing like keeping a low profile, is there? Remember, he's a married man. You don't have to remind me. I've been reminding myself. He's a married man. He's a married man. He's a married man.
Excuse me. So, honey, you from Memphis?
Yes, I am. As a matter of fact, my aunt went to high school with you. She says hi, so if you ever see her, please tell her I gave you the message. And my grandma, who lived in the same housing project you did and used to listen to you play the guitar, she says hi, and she remembers when you ran away from there, and she says she understood completely. And my mother,
Sounds like your whole family knows me.
They should. They grew up on you.
Oh, Tommy! Tommy, quick! Bring me my Geritol.
I don't know if I like karate, but there are times when I wish I knew karate.
I'll bet that's true. I'll bet it's real hard being a beautiful woman.
Sometimes it gets a little tricky.
Did you grow up wanting to be Miss Tennessee or Miss America?
Oh, are you kidding? I sort of want to be a nurse or a nun or priest or something.
you going?
I need a little air. It's a bit sticky in here.
That's fine, go.
Hey, wait a minute, honey. Wait a minute.
Well, who do you think you are, anyway? Elvis Presley?
Well, I was the last time I looked. You're a real Southern lady, aren't you? And you think I'm still married, don't you?
Aren't you?
Not hardly. I mean, we haven't released it to the press yet, but we are separated. I mean, what you call the process of getting a divorce.
Well, I'm sorry to hear about that, but that's what you get for not marrying someone local.
I beg your pardon?
Well, you should have married someone local, someone of your same background, your same roots. You shouldn't have married a Yankee. Oh, I can't believe I said that. I'm sorry.
I can. What you just said there is very true. Very true.
Well, I am sorry for what you must be going through. I hate to see marriages end. My parents have been married almost 30 years.
What part of town are you folks from?
I went to Kingsbury.
No kidding. You know, when I was an electrician, I helped wire that building.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's why we were always having so many fire drills.
No, that's why you was always having fires.
I think I'd better be getting back inside. Oh, hi, Daddy. Oh! Is that a pecan pie?
No, that is not a pecan pie. That is a bribe. I want to hear everything. He kissed her. Good thing it wasn't a mirror. I'd be saying 7 years bad luck. He really kissed you.
You really kissed me?
Oh, here, sit down. That's the pie. Tell me all about it. Why did he kiss you?
Well, I tackled him to the floor.
Oh, you didn't. She didn't, did she?
What do you mean, how did it happen? It happened the usual way it happens. He liked me.
Oh, my dear. Oh, at this hour? Oh, I hope it's not one of those obscene phone calls. Hello. Who? Well, hello. Well, yes, Elvis, she's right here. Just having some of the homemade pecan pie that I made for her. Yes. Linda, dear.
Hello? Okay. Okay. Sweet dreams. Sweet dreams.
Okay, sweet dreams. What kind of conversation is that?
He said to get ready because he's coming into my life.
Well, if you're not ready, I am. Elvis Presley was on my telephone. I talked to him. He kissed you. Oh, let me kiss you.
Check the back of my dress. Is it up?
Oh, yeah. Here, it's fine. Thanks. Do I look okay?
Oh, fine. Good luck.
Oh, my goodness gracious me. Hello.
Hi.
Well, good evening, ladies. I'm Elvis' daddy. Ladies, I bet you're Jen and you're Linda.
Jeannie, and this is Linda. Very nice to meet you, Mr. Presley.
Well, you can call me Vernon. I'm sorry, but Elvis is upstairs in the shower. Would you young ladies like a nice cool drink?
Well, we'd love some iced tea.
Iced tea. Martha, we're going to need iced tea in here.
Well, why don't we go on in and sit down? What are we standing around out here waiting for?
I hear somebody say waiting. What are we waiting for?
Well, son, your guests are about to enjoy some iced tea.
Evening, boss. How are you?
Welcome to Graceland, sweetheart. What do you think?
Well, I think it's pretty nice for a country boy.
Boss, let's say we give these ladies the grand tour.
Does that include the etchings?
Good idea. Right this way, ladies and gentlemen. What you're looking at there is Elvis Presley's stained glass peacock. There's Vernon's son, Elvis. Over here's a piano. See, it's got 3 legs. Right through these doors is a famous music room right here. Let's head on back down to the main floor. It's one of the more spiritual rooms, the kitchen. A man of deep philosophical and religious convictions. Mr. Presley requires a very specialized diet, one that maintains his spiritual equilibrium. Right now, he'd like to have a peanut butter and banana sandwich. Bread.
Bread.
Butter.
Butter.
Peanut butter.
Peanut butter.
Bananas. Nurse, you know how to make a grilled cheese sandwich?
I do, Dr. Presley. Doctor, I think you both need a doctor.
I think we need to watch some nice TV.
Right. TV. What else do you do at a movie star's house?
Bye-bye, y'all.
Have fun, boss.
You see? Put that in here. We got to fry it in butter.
Oh, that's disgusting.
I know it is. I love it.
It must be an acquired taste, like caviar.
I acquired it because we was too poor to afford anything else. My mama used to fry my sandwich so I wouldn't complain it was peanut butter again. You see, fried peanut butter is very special.
You miss your mama, don't you?
Yes, I do. Especially when the dogwoods come out. Those were her favorite.
Mine, too. I think I would have liked your mama.
I think my mama might have really liked you. Actually, I think I might really like you.
I have to flip my sandwiches. Excuse me, please. It sounds as if you must have been real happy as a boy. In spite of having peanut butter sandwiches instead of caviar.
Yeah, they were good times. Real happy times. We was always singing. That's all I ever wanted to do was sing. I used to sneak away from my mom and daddy in church when I was just a little bitty guy. I'd get up there and stand up there at the choir and sing at the top of my lungs. Adawoochie, Adawoochie.
I don't believe we sang Adawoochie.
Sure you did. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Oh! Well, now that you put it that way, we did sing a lot of Adawoochie.
I always wanted to sing in the gospel quartet. Boy, those guys were my favorites, my idols. Statesman and the Stamps and the Blackwood Brothers.
My papa, I call my grandparents Papa and Ninny.
Papa and Ninny?
He used to tour with Southern Baptist churches singing gospel.
No kidding.
What is that stuff around your neck?
Well, this is a Jewish star. And that's an ankh. And this is a crucifix. I don't want to miss heaven on a technicality.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, I'm late. I'm supposed to leave for vacation tomorrow morning. I haven't packed. I haven't called Aunt Betty's going to be worried. Where did the time go?
Wait a minute. I waited a long time to meet you. Now you tell me you're leaving on vacation?
I'll be back. I will be back.
It's just so nice to have someone to talk to. I have a lot of fun with the guys and everything, but I can't really talk to them a lot. I get so lonely around here sometimes, especially when I can't sleep. Are you sure you aren't just using this vacation as an excuse not to spend the night with me?
Look, I know you're Elvis Presley, but I don't need any excuse not to spend the night with you. I wouldn't spend the night with you. I don't need an excuse to tell you that. I just say no. So no, I don't do that.
You think either the tape would melt or she would.
That is an example of what a vacation is not.
Well, I'm gonna go see if she's still alive. Maybe those aren't her feet.
What do you think? Do you think he'll come?
What happened to your faith? All the way down here, you were full of, he has everything. He has everything, and he loves God.
Oh, now I'm kind of used to that idea, and I'm wondering if he loves me.
Either he does or he doesn't.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
No, that's not what you wanted to hear. You wanted to hear more of that damn tape. But if I hear it one more time, it's not love. I'll feel I'm going to want to strangle him. And what's he done to my friend? He used to be so much fun, so vital.
It's love.
Oh, if that's love, I'll take whatever else they've got available.
You think he'll call?
He can't call, Linda. There's no phone. He's only the king of rock and roll. He's not God.
Thanks. I needed that. Do you think he's a star and he's just toying with me?
The answer to that is yes and no.
What?
Yes, he's a big star, and no, I don't think he's toying with you.
He had me scared. I think I better go swimming.
Yeah, either that or a cold shower.
Very funny. Very peculiar.
All right. I know I'm pathetic. I know I'm pitiable.
Great. Then let's go swimming.
I don't see anyone. Where is everybody?
What do you mean, where is everybody? Who are you expecting?
I gotta get out of this car.
Hey!
I thought you expected to find him like Goldilocks asleep in your bed.
I don't know what I was expecting.
No more waiting. Look, unless he had the house surrounded by Pinkerton, how was he supposed to know you're home? You're right.
Elvis, I'm home.
I'll try something a little more reliable, like the phone.
Gee, I can't call him up. Hi, Elvis. But I could call Pete Moore. Jeannie, you're brilliant. How is it that sound?
He called me. He called me. He's been trying to call me every day. He had to talk him out of hiring detectives to come look for me. And... I'm going to Las Vegas. Oh, he loves me. He missed me. He wants to fly me to Las Vegas to see it show. Las Vegas.
That's it. I think you have finally found the perfect dress, sis.
What are you laughing at?
Now, I would not kid my little sister at a time like this when her whole destiny hangs by a thread, just like that hymnline there.
Well, I don't want to go to Las Vegas to Elvis's opening looking like a silly college girl.
Well, you are a college girl.
Just be yourself. That's what he fell in love with.
You let him be just as nice as he wants to be. But if he tries anything funny, tell him he's going to have to reckon with your big brother.
Make that your very big brother, the sheriff.
If he tries anything funny, you just call me, all right? Don't let him play you for a fool.
No, I know. I keep thinking he's not serious, but he said to me on the phone, he said, what do you think? Don't you think I know you're related? Do you think I was just kidding when I told you all those things?
You are not going anywhere until you call your mother.
Hello, Mama? Hi. Elvis Presley's invited me to the opening of his Las Vegas show. Aunt Betty wants to talk to you. She'll tell you all about it.
Margie, isn't it wonderful?
Now loading at gate 11. All passengers who have not checked in at the ticket counter,
That's me. I'm Linda Thompson.
Hey, Linda, how you doing? I'm Bobby Farr. You know what? I didn't get a chance to meet you up at the house the other night, so I had to go out and make up this old sign here. The boss sent me down to make sure that you got in all right.
Well, pleased to meet you, Bobby.
You look a little disappointed. That you thought he was going to be picking you up himself, didn't you?
Now that you mention it, I guess I did. Is he rehearsing or something?
No, actually, just about right now, I'd say he's getting up. Well, you know how it is. Well, actually, I guess you don't know how it is. But the boss keeps some pretty strange hours, you know, being a performer and all.
Hi there, this is Lily from the Frolics, the girliest show in town. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Does Elvis do one of those?
No, that's not his style.
I guess he couldn't really pick me up. He might get mobbed.
Well, it gets a little difficult at times, but that's what the guards are for. Protection.
Hi there from a happy $100,000 jackpot winner. Welcome to Las Vegas.
Hi there. This is Linda. Welcome to the weirdest place I've ever seen. This is wild. This is just You're staring at my eyeshadow.
How come you didn't wear your eyeshadow to match your dress?
Now look, I was trying to impress you. I wore my push-up bra. I've got cleavage. I've got on the right eyeshadow. Now come on, I'm a beauty queen, all right? I've got my little college clothes on, and I stayed up all night trying to make them look like Anne Margaret. Now do I need you to tell me how to dress? I was the best dressed co-ed at Memphis State University. Well, let's have a little respect.
This girl's very silly, ain't she, Bobby?
Please, you're talking about Miss Tennessee.
And you're talking to the king.
Well, I'll try to remember that. But you know how it is with us beauty queens. We tend not to be too impressed with titles. Except our own.
What'd I tell you, Bobby? This girl's very silly.
Where do you want me to put her stuff?
Right there's fine, thanks.
Where's my room?
What do you mean, where's your room? This is your room. You're with me.
Right there is not fine. No, thanks.
I said right there is fine. Thanks, pal. We'll discuss this in private.
I would really prefer to have my own room. Now, I realize that I'm here at your mercy. I'm in Las Vegas. You're a very powerful man. Everybody in this hotel knows you. I'm just Miss Tennessee. Not to mention Miss Liberty Bowl, Miss Memphis State, Miss Taken, and I'm beginning to feel very mistaken. I'm of Southern Baptist stock, and as if we have already discussed, a virgin. And I would like to remain that way until I'm at least 30. Honestly. Seriously. I would prefer to have my own room.
Honestly, seriously, you're staying here with me.
I'll just mosey and sleep on that couch. Presley, I told you that...
Trust me.
Why?
What choice have you got?
Right. Okay, I trust you.
Good.
You're not coming in for the kill.
Not just yet. And the only one moving in is you.
Wrong. I am visiting.
Everything will be fine. You'll see.
I thought love was blind.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'd like for y'all to meet someone very special to me. Miss Linda Thompson. Miss Tennessee. Stand up, honey.
Thank you. Nice to meet y'all.
She's something else, ain't she? This one's for you.
The first time ever I saw your face, I thought the sun rose in your eyes, and the moon and the sun were the gifts you gave to the dark and empty skies, my love, to the dark and empty skies. The first time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there at my command, my love, that was there at my command. First time ever I kissed your mouth, I felt the earth move in my hand, like the trembling heart of a captive bird that was there. That was there at my command.
And I should know, right? Have I ever missed an opening? Such power, such sweep, such majesty. Hey, Bobby's got a great script for you. What say I leave you two to talk?
How you doing, Bob?
It's a Western.
A Western, eh? Do I have to sing?
Well, as it's written, you don't sing, but that will be changed.
Just once. I wish I could do a movie where I didn't have to sing.
Man,
you look great.
Bet on me. great shape. And it's going to be a short fight.
Nice to have you here. It's good for business.
It's good to be here, sir.
Yes, sir. You're like my son. Don't call me sir.
Would it be okay?
It's not polite. That happens. She'd like your autograph for her mother.
I'll sign anything you like.
Her name's Honey. Oh, sorry. Excuse me.
Honey, you stay right here with me.
Honey, Susu is here. Come to Mama. Woo-wee.
I've had a chance to see you show yet, honey.
Oh, darling, I wouldn't expect you to do that. You're the star.
You come to these parties often?
Well, actually, this is my first.
Don't worry, they get worse.
Well, your girlfriend seems to be enjoying herself.
Susu enjoys upstaging someone. That's her idea of a good time.
Did you meet my new girlfriend?
So that's her, huh?
Yeah.
Well. Well, so you're the new little girlfriend. Honey, I'm Susu. Now, sweetheart, listen, if you want to go shopping or you just want to do girl talk or whatever, now you just be sure and call me.
Well, thank you, ma'am. Yes, I will.
Thank you, ma'am. Oh, Elvis, isn't she just too divine? Now, we've got to run, darling, so excuse us and ciao, sweetheart. Bye, honey. Come on, baby.
You poor little thing, you. Jake told me you got a headache.
Oh, I didn't mean for him to tell you that. No, really, I'll be fine. You go back to your party.
Are you kidding? You're doing me a favor. Give me a break. I think I got an aspirin in here somewhere.
My goodness gracious, look at all these pills. They look like jujubes. They're always my favorite movie candy.
Yeah, right. Because they lasted. Here you go. Take 2 of those.
What are these?
Just plain old aspirin.
Okay, doctor.
Actually, I think I'd have made a good doctor. I know an awful lot about medicine. It's one of my interests. You know what a PDR is? It's like a encyclopedia. It's like a cookbook. It tells you what everything is and what everything does. I've had one for years.
I think there's a lot of healing in doing just what you do. There's something real spiritual about your music.
Yeah, right. Adoochie.
Yeah.
Why don't you come in here and lay down and rest for a while? That flight out here probably gave you jet lag. I'll come in and check on you in a little while.
Oh, good morning. What happened to me? I must have fallen asleep with all my clothes on.
You did. I think it was all the people in the company last night, plus the trip. How do you feel now?
Oh, I'll get up. Well, I'm still a little sleepy, but I'll be okay.
Cream and sugar?
No, thanks. I want to thank you for not taking advantage of my weakened condition last night.
Take advantage of it? You don't think I'd take advantage of a Southern Baptist girl like you, do you?
I'm so embarrassed. Falling asleep in Elvis Presley's bedroom, my mother would just die.
Fortunately, your mother ain't here.
My mother is here. I carry her with me all the time. This little voice sing, "Now, Linda, dear."
What is it?
I want to go home. I mean, I don't want to, but I think I should.
I think you shouldn't. I think you should stay right here with me. that you or your mama talking?
Good question. I guess both of us. Mr. Presley, what are your intentions?
I care about you. I'm serious about you. Can't you see that?
Yes. That's the part I'm afraid of.
I give you my word. I would never force you in any way. Anytime you want to leave, you leave. That's up to you. But I want you here with me.
I'll stay.
Arrivederci.
Mama! Daddy! That's you. Hi. Hi.
Honey, give me one of those hugs. Good to see you, honey. I'll go on out and get your luggage.
Okay. Oh, you just look so pretty. Oh, so cute. You're keeping your weight down, I see.
Oh, well, I haven't been eating. Oh, Mama, you shouldn't have done all this.
Oh, it's your welcome home dinner.
Mom, I'm not coming home. We've been through all this on the phone. I love Elvis, and he loves me, and we're going to be living at Graceland.
If Elvis wants to date you, he can pick you up right here. Just like anybody else.
Mama, you know he can't do that. He'd be mobbed. He has to have bodyguards to go anywhere. I tell you, Mama, you don't know what it's like. It's an unusual situation.
I'll say it's an unusual situation. You're not married.
Mama, you know I'm a good girl. Haven't I always been a good girl?
He can pick you up right here and have you home at a decent hour.
Mama, that's impossible. I love him.
A man likes a woman he can respect.
It's not like that.
Are you telling me he hasn't...
No, he hasn't. If you're asking me if I'm still a virgin, the answer is yes.
Well, then there's no reason why you can't live right here at home.
Mama, you're not listening to me. I'm not coming home. I can't live at home. If I want to be with him, I have to live at Graceland. Elvis Presley is not just anybody, Mama.
You're not just anybody either. You're my little girl.
That's just it. I'm not your little girl. I'm sorry, Mom.
Precious love is what you are to me. A stairway to a star, a night in Shangri-La of ecstasy.
Oh, I thought you and Bob were watching that movie.
Go ahead, honey. You were doing fine.
No, not really.
No, really.
A very precious love is what you are to me. A stairway to a star, a night in Shangri-La of ecstasy.
Come on, honey. Sing with me.
So hold me close, my darling, then kiss me tenderly, and give your precious love, your very precious love to me.
You okay, honey?
I'm fine. My daddy was right about one thing, though.
What, honey?
One thing just leads to another.
Oh, honey. You're not all right. Come here. Come here to me. Come here. Oh, baby, don't cry.
I'm sorry. Thought it'd be okay.
It's all right. Just cry. Get it all out.
I guess I always thought...
You always thought you'd be married, didn't you?
Yeah, I guess I did.
Oh, honey. You will be married. As soon as my divorce is final, you'll be my wife. Oops. Oops.
I guess you're as overwhelmed as I am.
I'm gonna go take a nap. The time change on this flight to Hawaii has gotten to me. I think you're 9 hours ahead.
No, behind us.
Well, since I usually sleep all day, play all night, and if they're behind us, this day's going to be twice as long. That means I'm really up past my bedtime.
Sweetheart, what would happen if you tried to sleep without a pill?
Honey, we've been through this before. I wouldn't sleep. That's why I take the pills, you know, because I can't sleep.
Now, wait a minute. You told me you took them because you couldn't wake up. Honey, nobody ever died from having trouble sleeping.
I'm not so sure about that. When I was a kid, I used to walk in my sleep. My mom and daddy found me crossing the highway one night. I take the pills, I don't walk in my sleep. Night.
Sweet dreams.
Yeah, don't you know I'm caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you, baby. Don't you know I'm caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby. Don't you know I'm caught in a trap? I can't walk out because I love you too much, baby.
Here, calling back the governor. I set Sinatra flowers and blankets ready to see what they got for you upstairs. Hula girls, the works. I got real down pillows for the bed and a new TV and no static.
You're my favorite little girl.
It's going great, man. Bring it on home, baby.
What do you say instead of going satellite next time, we just go ahead and shoot the moon?
Honey, I think you already got it.
What we have here is some wicked Wahine. Well, I think I like you the best, honey. With my heart. You know what to do with it. Hey, right here, over here. Yo, I think I got flair.
You come to these parties often?
It's the worst line I've ever heard.
Yeah, I know. That's why I use it. You don't know who I am, do you?
Should I?
No, I guess not. We met a while back in Vegas. Your first party, remember?
Susu's boyfriend. You were real nice to me that night.
Susu's piano player. I guess all backup players look alike.
You must be Elvis's new piano player.
You must be Elvis's girlfriend.
I have a name.
So do I. It's David Briggs.
David Briggs, nice to meet you. I'm Linda Thompson.
Not the Linda Thompson. Miss Tennessee. I shouldn't tease you. I'm from Nashville. You're a state Florida.
Oh, that's the nicest thing I've heard in a long time.
It's rough, isn't it?
I don't know what you mean.
Sure you do. Road, girls.
I'm not complaining.
I guess you're not. I'm doing it for you.
Which I don't need.
No, suppose you don't.
Sure is beautiful, isn't it?
Some of us are going for a tour in the morning.
That's his bedtime.
What about you?
Like I said, Mr. Briggs, I'm not complaining. Excuse me. Elvis, I'm gonna wake up now. Come on. Elvis? Come on, wake up. Sweetheart. Elvis! Hello, Bobby. Elvis isn't breathing right. Call an ambulance. And call a doctor. Tell him the maid is at the hospital.
That's him. Let me see. All I can say is I hope I get a baby.
I think it's important for him to have some quiet.
Is it pneumonia?
Pneumonia? No, I wouldn't say so. But we'll see.
I didn't know pneumonia came in a pill bottle, Dad.
Well, you said he couldn't breathe. It sounds like pneumonia to me.
Well, don't worry. I'm sure that's what it'll say in the papers, too.
Yeah, just one moment, please.
Well, let's just leave the diagnosis to the experts. What he needs from you is what you're best at, and that's tender, loving care. I think he's right about that, honey.
Honey. Let go of me. Honey, you're choking me. Please let go of me. Oh. Elvis! Let go of me, honey. Elvis!
Oh, good morning, Mommy. Good morning, Mommy. I'm so glad you came to stay with me. I was so lonesome.
Mommy, is it? Well, good morning, baby button. How did you sleep?
Oh, I'm just a newborn baby. I can't focus on anything but my mommy. So if my eyes are a little crossed...
They are.
Oh, don't worry. I'll straighten out sooner or later.
Is that a promise? I've been hoping that for a long time.
Oh, come on, Linda. Don't get heavy.
You're really hurting, aren't you?
Well, I don't know if I really hurt, but my skin feels like it's on fire. Like somebody sticking pins in my hands and my feet. And I wasn't kidding about feeling cross-eyed.
You're having withdrawals. You're kicking. You're supposed to be doing that.
Says who? I can't believe anything's supposed to feel like this.
Don't you remember the man with the golden arm?
Oh, honey, he was a junkie. I was taking prescription drugs.
I don't think it matters where you got the drugs. The point is how you use them and what they did to you.
What they did to me was make me able to sleep. You slept last night. I didn't.
You'll sleep without them. It just takes a little time. Now, tonight, if you can't sleep, you wake me up, okay?
What happens if you don't wake up? What happens if I can't wake you up?
I'll wake up. Oh, now, don't get the wrong idea. Be kind of hard to get the wrong idea, wouldn't it?
Honey, please.
I was just taking his temperature. Hot, I imagine.
Honey, it's not what you think.
I don't think anything. I saw. Well, now, seeing is believing. I mean, I think that I better be going. That's not what I meant at all. Well, I guess you didn't miss me too much the hour I was gone.
Honey, she's just a fan. She got carried away. I just didn't want to put her down.
I think you better just drop it before I get carried away.
Hey! Oh!
There. I named it Adawuchi. I got it so you wouldn't ever have to be lonely without me. Fat chance, huh?
Adawuchi, eh? That's pretty funny. Hey, come over here. Now, don't start crying. That little face of yours just wasn't made for crying. Come on now.
Guess you're feeling better, huh?
That's better. That's my baby. Adawuchi. 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 Gucci, Gucci, Gucci.
I'm not sure we should be doing this.
Well, what can it hurt?
Where are we going to go?
Eeny, meeny, miny.
Mine? Oh, crazy. What are you doing? Oh, my. Elvis Presley?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm hallucinating.
No, ma'am.
You mean you're real? More or less. I don't believe it. Elvis Presley. Oh, great. Oh, great. And I look like a disaster area. Oh. Can I get you a nurse or something? No, they told me to lie still. I'll be right back. They're not coming very fast yet. Ooh. Could you give me my lipstick and my purse over there, please, miss?
Listen to me. Listen. You're going to be fine. The baby's going to be healthy, and you're going to be healthy. You're going to be just fine.
I know. Thank you.
You feel better now?
Much. Oh, you know something? I always wanted to meet you. I think you're so wonderful.
Really? Could I have that a minute?
Oh, sweetheart, they'll never get that out of the sheet. They're never going to get a period. I'm going to frame it.
Now, listen, I got to go now. But you remember what I told you? You're going to be just fine.
Thank you. And no matter what sex this baby is, I'm naming it Elvis.
I'm very flattered. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
You scared me, sweetheart. Take that thing off. You're silly. Now take it off. Oh, it's you.
That's the first time you ever called me sweetheart.
Well, taking a break or something?
I'm taking a break. Elvis went upstairs for something. I say something wrong?
No, not really. So, how's the album going to be?
What album? We still can't decide what he wants to do. We figured this jam session might help.
I heard that rendition of Flying Purple People Eater.
Now, face it, the guy could record anything. People'd buy it.
That's what he hates.
What about you? You want me to do that?
Oh, thank you. What do you mean, what about me?
How are you?
I'm fine.
This can't be that much fun for you.
You know, every time I talk to you, you tell me how unhappy I should be, and I'm not.
Sorry I asked. There. How's that?
Oh, that's pretty wonderful, actually. You think we could sneak some eyebrows up here?
How about some sunglasses?
Oh! Yes.
What's going on in here?
Oh, hi. We're making great art. What do you think?
I thought that's what we were trying to do in there.
You ready?
Anytime you are.
Let's do it then.
Catch you later.
All right, David. Thanks for the help. What do you think? Don't you think he's cute?
Real cute.
I meant the pumpkin, silly. Just a minute.
Linda says Elvis wants us to come over for Christmas carols tonight. I said I didn't think we could come. Now, Elvis wants to speak to you.
Hello. Oh, well, Merry Christmas to you, too. Oh, we'd love to come on by, son. Now, is there anything we can bring? All right, well, then we'll bring those. All right, we'll see you later, then. Bye.
What do you mean we'll see you later then? I told her we couldn't come.
Now, we're going. She's our daughter, and it's about time we let her know that we remember that.
I cannot pretend that what she's doing is all right with me.
Oh, no, honey, nobody's asking you to. We'll just go there for a short while. She needs us, Margie.
What's your favorite hymn, Mrs. Thompson?
Well, I don't know. There's so many.
Why don't we see if we can pick one out? Let's see. Here's one of my favorites. Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
Come on over here to help me sing this, y'all. Bet you got a good voice. Okay, here we go.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Elvis has asked me to be one of his bodyguards.
You can't leave the sheriff's department.
Now, the money Elvis offered me is real good.
Well, don't do it for me, Sammy, okay?
Shut up and sing. I'm doing this one for myself.
But now I see 'twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieved. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed.
How you doing, honey?
Very happy. It meant so much to me to have my family here. Wonderful. Don't you think we should be getting upstairs now?
I like the lights.
I know you do, sweetheart, but we have to get up early tomorrow because it's Christmas.
I wanna play you something. I wanna play you something.
Oh, sweetheart, did you take those sleeping pills already? Let's get you upstairs before you conk out.
I don't want to get upstairs. I want to play you something. I want to play you something.
Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is bright. Silent night, holy night, all is calm, all is right. Round yon virgin mother and child.
Hey, sweet lady. Nice to hear from you. And in broad daylight. Where's Elvis?
Palm Springs. He felt he deserved some R&R.
But what about you? Don't you deserve any?
He wanted to be with another woman. You want some soda?
What? Did he tell you that?
Found out about it. I didn't make a fuss. Thought I was being, sure.
How about masochistic?
I do know he loves me. If I didn't believe that, I'd leave. I'd be able to leave.
What about marriage? He's divorced. He says he loves you. I mean, I don't want to sound harsh.
Sound like my mother. Elvis is a little sour on the deal right now, and Jeannie, I'm not sure I want to marry him. I used to want to a couple of years ago, but not now. I can't see having kids. With a man of his lifestyle.
Linda, I've heard rumors about cocaine.
It's not true, but it's just as bad. He takes prescription drugs. He gets them wherever he wants them just because he's Elvis Presley.
So it's the fame that's killing him?
No, it's a bunch of romantic nonsense. The drugs are what's killing him. The fame just makes it easier to get them.
Oh, I think I'm in over my head. Isn't there somebody you can talk to about this?
You're the only one I can trust. I thought he'd get better. I thought he'd see. And if the press ever found out anything about this, they'd crucify him. So I didn't tell anyone. Not even you or Sam.
Will
you should think about telling somebody who can help.
Jeannie, am I going crazy?
No. Only if you think you are. Come on, let's go. Come on.
Sometimes I do lately. I get all these crazy thoughts and feelings.
Listen, when we first met Elvis in Memphis 5 years ago, I thought it was the most wonderful dream come true for both of us. But it's become a nightmare for you. It's still your life, Linda. Don't throw it away for anybody else. Not even Elvis Presley. I still don't think this is such a good idea.
What'd you say?
How much crazier do you have to get?
That's it.
Doesn't look like much, but then compared to Elvis, neither does he.
Told you, Jeannie. David and I are just friends. So far.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to Graceland. That's like Graceland, but smaller. Can I get you a beer?
I'd love one. Can I have a soda?
You have anything your little heart desires. A soda, for example.
He's funny. But I don't think you should rush into anything.
Jeannie, I'm rushing into something to drink. Period.
I'm such good company for myself.
Thanks for helping me take my mind off myself.
Oh, that was easy. It's getting you to take your mind off all this that was hard. Chin up. Don't do anything foolish.
You don't abandon ship?
Just don't go down with it.
What's all this?
I'm going to my parents' house.
Honey, the only place you're going is Las Vegas with me.
Sorry about that.
Don't give me that change of plans bit.
Would you look at that? Just have a look at that. I can't believe you. You ought to be ashamed of yourself. You got some nerve. And I hate your damn guilt presents. Cars and diamonds can't fix everything. They can't fix anything.
Linda, come on now.
Oh!
Honey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. Really.
Here. I want you to have these. I wanted to make sure you didn't get into trouble with anything.
Honey, I'm sorry. Really.
Let go of me. You're so self-destructive, I can't stand it.
Honey, come on now. You haven't got a face that was made for crying. Look at you. Let me see that little rubber face. Let me see it. Look at that. Oh, look at that rubber face. You got a face that was made for smiling, not crying. You wanna bring Jenny to Las Vegas with you? I think you're just plain lonesome.
Try to bribe.
Now, would I do that? Would I? I'll give you another chance. Come on. Okay, here we go. Here we go now. You ready? Too late. Don't mess with the kids now. I mean, you mess with the king. See, I told you not to mess with the king. Oh!
Sis, are you okay?
What was that? Sounded like some sort of mad bee.
You're sure you're okay?
Is that a bullet?
You know it is.
I could have chopped the damn leg off. I cut off my fingers.
Sounded good.
I don't believe you.
Honey, don't come out here like that. Go put some clothes on.
Is that all you've got to say? Practically killed me. A hotel room is not an appropriate place for target practice.
It was an accident, believe me. Now go put some clothes on.
You're stoned, aren't you?
That's none of your damn business. I said get out of here and go put some clothes on.
I'm going home. At least there I don't get shot at.
You're not going anywhere.
7 years bad luck, and I've already had 4 of them.
How you doing, son? All right. Thank you very much. Thank you. There you go.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Thank you.
What have you got now, huh?
None of your damn business, woman.
None of my business, huh? You're killing yourself. Benzodrine, Dexedrine, Demerol, Seconal, Nibutol. Are you listening to me? Placidil, Elamil, Pralium, and Valium. Oh, is all that really necessary?
I cannot believe that in all this time you did not mention anything to Mom or to Dad or even to me. Now look, we're family.
I just couldn't, Sam. I felt protective. I didn't want to do anything to hurt him or his reputation or anything that would make you or Mama or Daddy worry.
Still, you should have told me.
Sam, don't make me feel guilty for that. What could you do?
I don't know what I could have done for him, but it's you that I am worried about.
Sam, if I left him, I think he'd die. He's in so much trouble.
Yeah? Well, what about you?
I think I better get back upstairs now. Operator, this is an emergency. I need a doctor.
That shot I gave him should bring him around.
Oh, thank you. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay.
You call me if his breathing changes.
You don't think we should take him to the hospital?
Linda, if I thought that, he'd be there. You just keep an eye on him. Call me if you need me.
Mommy? Mommy?
Here, sweet.
Mommy? Mommy? Mommy. Oh, I had a bad dream. I had a real bad dream.
Don't try to talk. Just rest.
Oh, I dreamed. I dreamed.
You dreamed what?
I dreamed.
You dreamed what?
You were my twin. And I was dying, choking to death. And then you died. You died saving me, Mommy. Thank you, Mommy. Oh, thank you.
Martin, you were choking to death.
That's what I dreamed. That's just what I dreamed.
Oh, my God.
Well, he's resting, honey.
Don't you think we should take him to the hospital?
No, I don't think that's necessary. You know, he told me what happened. He just misread the label.
You believe that?
Well, I had no reason not to.
You had every reason not to. What does he have to do? Kill himself in order for you people to realize he has a problem?
Well, Linda, I think you need a rest. Maybe take yourself a little trip. Get some time to yourself.
Believe me, I'd love a rest. But who's going to take care of him when I'm gone? He almost died last night.
I'm looking forward to that. Yeah, you stay well, too.
Still can't administer drugs, can you?
Don't play doctor with me, Linda.
It's not a matter of willpower, you know. It's a disease.
I said don't play doctor with me.
Somebody has to.
Woman, you don't know when to quit, do you? You're all full of questions. I got a couple of questions I'd like to ask you, like, what's going on between you and David Briggs?
What do you mean?
How do you feel about David Briggs?
I like him very much. I think he's great. What do you want to know? What do you want me to say? People been gossiping to you?
You sure there's nothing else you want to tell me?
Yeah. That's it. That's all I feel I can say about it. There's nothing else. I like him very much. I think he's great, period.
I got something I've been saving to give to you. I wanted to wait until things were good between us again, but,
What's that?
it's my way of saying I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. I'm sorry I grilled you. I guess you've grown up, become a woman. Exerting a little independence. That's just real hard for me. I think you ought to face the fact that I might just be too old to change.
I'm tired, that's all.
Well, I wanted you to have it, so open it. I know you say that diamonds can't fix everything. But you know, we can only give what we have to give, honey.
I know that.
You know, I've been thinking, maybe you ought to go back to Memphis early. Can't be too much fun for you out on the road anymore. Nobody to hang out with but the musicians. I thought maybe you might want to redo the house like you've been talking.
Sure you're not just trying to get rid of me?
I think you started believing some of those things you've been reading lately. You ought to know me better than that by now.
You bringing someone in from Memphis?
No matter what anybody ever tells you, no matter what you read or what you hear, you always remember this. I love you. I don't love anybody else the way I love you.
I see a change has come into our lives. It's not the same as it used to be. And it's not too late to realize our mistakes. We're just not right for each other. Love has slipped away, left us only friends. We almost seem like strangers. All that's left between us are the memories we share of times we thought we cared for each other. There's nothing left to do but go our separate ways and pick up all the pieces left behind us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us. Someday when she's older, maybe she will understand why her mom and dad are not together. The tears that she will cry when I have to say goodbye will tear at my heart forever. There's nothing left to do but go our separate ways and pick up all the pieces left behind us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us. And maybe someday, somewhere along the way, another love will find us.
In Las Vegas today, Elvis Presley introduced a new love and announced that they had plans to wed. Now, this would be the second marriage for Presley, who for the last few years has been linked romantically with Memphis-born beauty queen Linda Thompson. No details yet available as to when and where the marriage will take place.
Hello? Oh, hi, Sam. Yeah, I just heard it on TV. What? Well, I know. Well, thanks, Sammy, but I think you better tell him I don't want him to call. It's over. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm gonna be just fine. Just tell him I'll always love him. Okay.